And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Zach Edey out there with Barkley. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Walter. And it's Mashburn in at the 3 spot. And for Sacramento, we've got Cunningham. Kobe is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
So it's Atlanta now, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Walter, Chamberlain with the rebound. Irving with the ball. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's Mashburn. Looking for Edey. He gets it there, and the shot goes down.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Irving. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
The free throw good from Chamberlain. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Hawks. To the left wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. No good on the triple. Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against Anchorage. In the corner, Irving with it. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
Barkley outside. Here's Walter. Defended by Bryant. Fades. Count the basket.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Now here's Irving. Cunningham outside. Outside, Bryant. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
And the dunk by Edey.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
The Kings have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, Bryant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Kobe's got 5 now.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Pass to Mashburn. Here's Walter. To the inside. Edey gets the bucket. He has 6.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Brown outside. Outside, Kobe. Fades away. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Pass to Edey. It's good. This game is all even.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Kukoc, he's checked in for Sacramento. James comes in for Irving. Here's James. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Over Mashburn. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. Win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
Here's James following the 3 by Atlanta. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Barkley against James. Walker the pass to Barkley. 1:58 left in the first. The Kings trail by 3. James kicks to Kobe. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Kobe's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Kings. That's tipped. Here's the break. And the dunk by Brown.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Barkley. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Kobe. And Bryant slams it in.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Some changes here for the Kings. Hartenstein comes in for Chamberlain. And it's Howard in for Jaylen Brown. And so it's Atlanta with it. 4-point game. Barkley the pass to Hardy. Kukoc against Barkley. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Howard with the steal. And James with a clear path to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Byron Scott picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Kings have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. Chris Bosh is checked in for Scott. No good on the second free throw. The Hawks trail by 4. Now here's Hardy to stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James the pass to Howard. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's Hardy. He's guarded closer. Pass to Walker. And here's Bosh. Back to Walker. And he banks in the layup. Walker's got 5.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Kobe Bryant getting it done for Sacramento. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Kyrie Irving is out there with Christie. Then it's Rodman. And it's Howard in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And it's Irving with the ball for the Kings. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Irving. In the corner, it's Rodman. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Barkley against Howard. Just 4 to shoot. No good from Bosch. Kings leading now by 4. Now Christie. Still scoreless.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Bosch. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Barkley. Now here's Hardy. Covered by Irving. Hardy passes to Bosch. Over Hartenstein. Bosch can't get it to go. Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Stolen by Walker. Now here's Hardy. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Bosch. Over Irving. That doesn't go either for Bosch. Kings leading now by 4. Inside. The kick out to Irving. Hartenstein with the screen for Irving. Free throw line jump shot. Hartenstein passes to Christie. Bosch grabs the miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And here's Hardy. He's got 5. Here's Barkley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Got a lineup change here for Sacramento. And that one falls for Barkley. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Walter. Scoreless thus far. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Brown with it. They could use a bucket. Oh, the power on that throw down.
Wow. My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Mashburn. Here's Walter. To the paint. Here's Edey. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Now, here's Brown. Cunningham outside. Outside, James. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And the Kings lead by 4.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Pass to Barkley. Cunningham with some nice D. Kings leading now by 4. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by Pritchard. The kick out to Cunningham. Barkley grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Mashburn, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Mashburn's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Timeout called by the Kings. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Hawks making a change here. Walker's checked in. .125 left now here in the second. Outside, Kobe. James, the pass to Kukoc. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Able to get his shot in a variety of ways. Kukoc can do it within the flow of the offense as well as one-on-one.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Mashburn. He's guarded by Howard. 5 to shoot. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket for Mashburn.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, James. He's covered by Pritchard. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need. to break this game open. The Hawks trail by 4.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
It's to Walter. Here's Mashburn in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Assistant, Walter.
Outside Howard. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
35.
It's Sacramento. They lead by a bucket. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
I'm surprised it's this close, not gonna lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no words, as usual. We'll see if Coach can get into their heads. All right, fellas, let's change it up. Time now for the power rankings.
I think for Atlanta, what you see is what you get. And we aren't seeing much from them.
Yeah, they've got some nice pieces on their roster, but the lack of firepower to make any real noise, at least this year, it seems.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The Hawks trailing. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Peyton Pritchard out there with Walter. Then there's Edey. Then it's Barkley. And it's Mashburn in at the 3, the small forward. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the King. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Barkley outside. Back to Pritchard. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Mashburn. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Bryant looking it over. Oh, the agility and finish of Kobe Bryant.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Edey. Here's Walter. Here's Mashburn. 6 points for him, and he drops it in from the low post.
Assist from
Mashburn's got 8 points.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. James against Pritchard. And it's James missing. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Walter. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Sacramento foul. Tony Kukoc. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Kings. Chamberlain.
Here's Walter. Defended by Bryant.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Cunningham inside, defended by Barkley. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Maxey picks one up.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Free throw good from Chamberlain. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now Pritchard. Still without a basket. Pass to Edey. 6 to shoot. Down low. Chamberlain with the block.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Irving looking for an opening. Brown outside. Here's Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jacoby Walter.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
The Kings have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. Free throw, good, Bryant. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Mashburn. Pritchard with the screen on Brown. Now Edey. Clock at 6. Barkley outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
And battling hard on the glass. They hold the advantage here so far.
And it's Bryant in the corner. Cunningham, a screen on Edey. Bryant. This is what Kobe does and is. He hits the tough shots.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Walter. Barkley outside. 6 to shoot. To the middle. And stolen by Bryant. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Guys, back to you.
Not a bad idea. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Now, here's Cunningham. Defense is right there. Atlanta with the rebound. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Good work there as it goes. Edey's got 12 points in the game.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
1:37 left in the third quarter of the game. Bryant, that's for 2. The kick out to Irving. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To the paint. Here's Barkley. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Barkley's got 4 points this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Irving. There's the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Kings lead by 10.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the three. You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Kukoc is checked in for Cunningham. Howard comes in for Brown. And James subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Yeah, look, never tempt the guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that. Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Kobe against Richardson. Kobe, the pass to James. Pass to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Here's Harden. That's a two-pointer from Walker. And so it's Sacramento holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Howard is out there with Rodman. Then there's Irving. Then it's James. And it's Hartenstein in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And a wide open look for Walker. Drills the three-pointer. Walker's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Atlanta. And here is James. Hartenstein inside. He's up against Bosch. Outside, James. Clock at 4. Bosch grabs the miss.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, James. Driving in, and James throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Eldama. Covered by Irving. Aldama passes to Barkley. 8 away. And it's Irving with the rebound. Sacramento leading by 8. Pass to Hartenstein. This one for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Sacramento making some changes. Cunningham, he's checked in for Rodman. Brown comes in for Howard. And it's Max Christie in for Kyrie Irving. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Barkley outside.
Billy Cunningham. First personal foul. First team foul.
Barkley against Cunningham. Barkley, no luck. Kings leading now by 9. Here's James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Chamberlain's check in for Hartenstein. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Count that one, and the Sacramento lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket for Mashburn.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Walker taking his time here. And Walker throws it down hard.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Timeout, Sacramento. Some changes here for the Kings. Kukoc, he's checked in for Cunningham. Bryant comes in for Max Christie. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James. Then for the Hawks, Edey's checked in for Jarris Walker. Walter comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Pritchard in for Hardy. Pass to Kukoc. Fires from 14. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. And the Kings lead by 9.
He is smooth with it. Kukoc can knock him down.
Edey with a screen on Brown. Back to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Chamberlain with the block.
And they continue to control the glass.
Fast break. Here we go. Brown, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert. Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Brown attacking. Bryant outside. They set the pick. Bryant to the hoop. Oh, what a play inside.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Irving against Richard. Eating. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it home.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And the three misses. The Hawks trail by 7. And there's the try. The on the arc. The shot is off.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Takes the three. It misses. Sacramento leading by 7. And get the three. Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Does not go. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Another shot. On the wing, Kobe. He's covered by Pritchard. Applied down hard. Kobe Bryant.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. James checked in for Sacramento. Pritchard against James. And it misses. Layup, no good. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Brown, that one is good.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And he misses the J.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
James. Smooth move on the jam. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Kyrie, the offense was clicking tonight. Can you talk about the impact of ball movement on your success?
It's very important. When we trust each other like that on both ends of the floor, especially offensively, it makes it easier for all of us to be aggressive. And I think that we did a great job of that tonight. We just got to keep it going. Fans deserve us to move up in these standings, man. We got some work to do.
This team is as deep as it gets. They're all willing to put the work in, guys.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.
won't leave me alone. On my hip, this feel like it's Law and Order. You know I stay lit, I just. Even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. So on my hip, this feel like it's Law and Order. You know I stay lit, I just. Even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Filled with ignorance, can't control my belligerence. Save you 2 cents for have your mural on the fence. Western silverback sending moving vigilant around. I'm playing billiards, don't associate with rats. I'm not Willard, I don't never tit for tat. Either leave them alone or I'm dancing. Still won't spill them. Don't question me like who that? I'm that. Turn your TV on and you'll get the bigger picture. I ain't even trying to clown, too bad I'm that. Shine and turn the world around, half these can't flicker. 2 on my hip, this feel like it's Law and Order. You know I stay lit, I just. Even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. 2 on my hip, this feel like it's Law and Order. You know I stay lit, I just. Even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal.
Look right past me, you slept wrong. Not all pain turns to Teflon. Invest my soul, that's a bet, bro. Blue face patience, bank tested, breath long. Money be a raft when you're trying to swim. And your vision is dim, cause the tunnel is grim. Had to make a lot of shifts with the way of the wind. On the whim, level win, so my high end is step strong. We fight for fun, I'd rather look stupid, trying till I go dumb. I always hated math growing up, now I know some. My time divided, weeks inspired, days revival. I was crying, seconds drying. Low with pride and lifted, tired, gym spin off. Avoid the spiral with these reps decided. Never salty, look back or spin wrong.
All my fears been subsided. No more look back, rewinding. Look what fake done provided. Alignment, refinement.
Big chips in, ain't got nothing to lose. On my worst days, still got nothing to lose. Keeping every word, ain't got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, I got nothing to lose. Know about a miss, seen a lot of passion. The color tone brushed by the pig name will never have a ring of its own diamond fit. Cause the pressure was emitted by another, not a chin. Acceptance, I used to give a about it in its best sense. Impressive is not my weight and less than charade, a guest list. Party favors, a half-baked chips on the table. The host is a showboat, 9 out of 10. I done seen deep waters in the fence, but it's never determined what I yearn. I'd rather be in a before the sign of the skin. Pro to show the work that my theory stay intact. That the tactic is always put my heart in these stats. I'll never have to fold cause the code keep it stacked. I got up at the house, built a home on my, yeah.
All my fears been subsided. No more look back, rewinding. Look what fake done provided. Alignment, refinement.
Big chips in, ain't got nothing to lose. On my worst days, still got nothing to lose. Keeping every word, ain't got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, I got nothing to lose.
All my fears been subsided. No more look back, rewinding. Look what fake done provided. Alignment, refinement.
Big chips in, ain't got nothing to lose. On my worst days, still got nothing to lose. Keeping every word, ain't got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, I got nothing to lose.
So bad. bad. You spend your cash on the you never had, yeah. Mama told me, boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else. And I ain't tryna add no pressure, oh yeah. I know that they all doing extra. She got dark thoughts and me hit some, yeah. Baby, I be messed up for ya. Said she wanted me to now, baby, let me get a little toy, yeah. And she got dark thoughts and me hit some now. Baby, I be messed up for ya. I get dark thoughts too, but I keep them. Shorty got a friend group up, so I keep it on the low, but I peep them. Nowadays I'm stuck up in that mode, don't need a I'm really him, telling keep up. Always got that on me, let it creep up, yeah. Oh, they need a squad, they need a team up, yeah. I feel like Scotty got my beam up. No, my so bad, you spend your cash on a you never had, yeah. Mama told me, boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else. And I ain't tryna add no pressure, oh yeah. I know that they all doing extra. She got dark thoughts and me hit some, yeah. Baby, I be messed up for ya. Said she wanted me to now, baby, let me get a little toy, yeah. And she got dark thoughts and me hit some now. Baby, I be messed up for ya. No, my so bad, you spend your cash on a you never had, yeah. Mama told me, boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else.
Yeah. Premier on the track. Hey yo, shout out to the NBA. What's your favorite team? I'ma break down all the teams to show you how I flip it into a rhyme scheme.
Take your time.
Pay close attention.
Break it down.
I'm in Atlanta with the Hawk. I poked him, he fell quick. I used to be a scalper like Boston, I sell ticks. My Cuban link chain so heavy my neck hurt. Call me the Brooklyn Nets, in Brooklyn I network. Get fly in Charlotte, spread my wings like a hornet. Every time I hear your music, I fast forward. If I was bipolar, as soon as my mood switch. Something like Chicago, cause I'm back on my boat. In the gym working on my Cleveland Cavs. I be running like the horse on the Dallas Mavs. Hungry, so I gotta put some food in my stomach. I need some sweet and sour sauce for my Denver Nuggets. In the getaway car, I had to work on the engine, the crankshaft, cylinder head, and the pistons. These rappers is my kids, call Maury up. I'm in the golden state of mind, a warrior. Rockin' like Houston, I don't give a I don't rap for free, I sell verses, Swiss beats and Timberland. Indiana Pacers jacket with the zipper. I just got a haircut with some LA Clippers. Like the Lakers bring the chip to my city. Shout to my bleak ass Memphis. I be on my Grizzly, heat like Miami. Get bucks like Milwaukee, Jada Kiss already said that. Shooting like the Timberwolves, I ain't missing fam. Timber, knock the trees down on your timberlands. Birds call them pelicans. Knicks in the rain, lightning and thunder. I'm a hustling veteran. I'm a survivor like Respect me from Brooklyn to Compton. I was born in 78. Never been a quitter. 2 years ahead of my time. I'm a 76er. They my sons. We some trailblazers, you heard? A bunch of kings floating in them Bentley Spurs. Pat Post, way more than just a rapper. Swoop down and snatch my prey like a raptor. Used to shop at Jimmy Jazz. I'm different. Y'all some cowardly lions eager to meet the wizard.
Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Basketball.
I hang in the trenches with my partners, Counter Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Counter Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, it's good, then that means it's official. Curry the I'm back in the building, I kick in the door and I bust up the ceiling. Y'all don't want it, I'm ready, I'm willing. You get them, I got them, I tell them, let's get it. Lower East Coast on the front of my penny. Charlie just threw me some heat, I'ma send it. If Zell gotta finish them, then you'll be finished. I'm feeling like Juicy, I'm standing on beat. Ocean ground Terminator. Talking to you player haters, what the f is up? All of my be known to get. You know me cause you know my gun. I'm out for the get salty, I'm him up. Insult the fist cause I just ain't a thug. I just wanna have a good time in the club. You don't want no problems, watch a movie for some drama. I'ma call my mama to say, hey your mama. North Dade, we run this. South Dade, we run this. Lauderdale, Palm Beach, run this. On the bottom of the map where the folks don't go. Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, it's then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, it's that means it's official.
Capping, not no criminal. Trying to tap in an asshole with a minimum. I really jerk out these rats in my denim. I think on some old feeling. Denzel Curry on the twin try to pop out. We in the trenches and we got Skrilla. I told him if he come around, we gon' curse out my rats getting bigger. Curse out my pocket getting bigger. In the trench with all of my Denzel Curry on the song with laser. We gon' do a show, we gon' pull up for that paper. The twin keep going to go, I don't hate her. Twin said I pushed up on them later. Twin said I open and I send it back later. Look at your jerk, I know you get no paper. We some haters. You got a paper cut, we play on that paper. I know you ain't what you say, you just faking. When it's so, it's official. If it's smoke, that can no issue. With my you know we're against you. Denzel Curry, you know we're against you.
Denzel, that be my. They hating, but the LV5 and Ultra Grand do bigger. I like my with the stripes. I like my gang with the LB tech. My I be my. When I kick that up out, she say ain't go figure. Yeah, Krill is from the town, so he up. We selling out arenas, wish you could. Yeah, it's official. You trying to be in civil. Like a pencil, can't figure us out like a riddle. Listen, 10, get your super bands, and with no hands, it's the Ultra Gram.
Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, it's good, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, it's then that means it's official.
She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a freak, that's my type. 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my. If you like TikTok like this, I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I girl, move your waist and wine like this. Face car valid and her body come perfect. I could be patient if it's worth it. If you want a Birkin, then earn it. Miss, we can make fire like furnace. You pull up on me in a night with a purpose, and your eye contact is flirting. You got the I'm surfing. Miss, if you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss, if you got a bumper, then shake it. Vibrate it, embrace it. Let's make it. First step, room, next step. I got you tryna get. If you can handle, come take it. I know that your friends like me and you hate it. Babe, they can look, not touch. Only you, and me. Homebody, I don't like party, but we can party like we at Carney. First day, palm me.